Alrighty. Well, today, but here I am. We'll see if anybody gets on. If you do, we'll have a live feed. If you, I'll sit here and talk for a few minutes, and I'll go take me another nap. Hope everybody's out there doing well. If anybody comes on, we'll shoot the breeze for a little bit. I had a busy day today. Got up at 5:20 this morning, and well, I've been going at it. I did get home, take a little nap before I had somewhere else. I had to be at 4 o'clock. What's up, Reese? Dennis? We had a 65th wedding anniversary at our church today for some of our brothers and sisters from the church. I'm here, Jesse said. Zachary, Sean, Family Master, what's up? Yeah, we had a barbecue for Bill and Becky. They've been married 65 years. And I said, well, I can't miss that. It started at 4, and we left right at 5, so I stayed there for an hour, running a little behind. Yeah, I got up early this morning. We painted the vestibule and the entrance to the sanctuary at the church this morning. We actually painted on it some last night, then finished it up this morning, so had a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's Tom. What's up, buddy? Yeah, there's Ralph. How you doing, Ralph? Hope you're feeling better, brother. We still got you on the prayer list at church and every other prayer list I member of. That's right. Awesome. Y'all know I usually don't get up early in the morning. Well, I got up at 5:20 this morning with no problem. The alarm clock was set for 6:20. You feeling better, Ralph? We're going to keep praying for you, buddy. There's AA Ron. What's up, AA Ron? Y'all don't forget to click that thumbs up as you come in. Please, and thank you. I'm tired still yet. I figure we'll do at least an hour, as long as we don't have no technical difficulties. I figure we'll sit here and shoot the breeze for an hour. And if yeah, too hot, can't wait for winter. That's 100%. The heat in most places works better than the air conditioning. What's up, Fear Gall? Look, I'm wearing a nice shirt today because we just came back from Bill and Becky's barbecue dinner there, and I literally got out of the car, walked in, come in here and started getting ready for leg surgery. Well, we'll pray that all that goes right for you there, Ralph. Y'all don't forget to keep Ralph in your prayers. We'll keep looking for you there, Ralph. We've had two people that passed this last month. One of the fellas at our church, he had cancer or something, and we've been praying for him, and he looked good last Sunday, and they messaged Monday evening or Tuesday morning one, said he passed away. Couldn't believe that. What's up, East Coast? I was running a little behind. I got to move someplace cooler. I lose half the year. It's too hot to do anything. It's hot down here, Jesse. It's 90 degrees here today. I'm a delicate flower. I know the feeling. Yep, that's why I stay in the air conditioning most of the time. I've been trying to go out and brave some of the hotness. Even though I don't like it, I've been trying to do it a little bit just to see if that help me feel a little better. I got a bulk deal, 5 steel parts, weed eaters, a bunch of steel saws, good running 440 mag, 28 bar, and a bunch of other good stuff. Parts. That's awesome, Tom. Butler Outdoors, what's up, buddy? Wasn't so bad when I was younger and thinner. That's exactly the way I feel about it. Back when I was younger, I wasn't as used to having it nice and cool, or less fat, I should say. Glad to see you too, buddy. Yeah. I told Mama, she said, "Are you going to do a live feed?" I said, "I'm going to be late if I do it." I said, I thought about not doing it, and I was like, nah, I'm at least going to try to go get an hour worth anyway. At least there and shoot the breeze a little bit. But as long as everybody gives a thumbs up, we're doing good. That's right, Family Master just said, let's get them thumbs up. Got a Steel 050 AV I've been working on lately. I think you'd like. Them things kind of hard to find parts for, Reese. I got a, no, I shouldn't say. I got something sitting over there I drug in the other week. Did it as soon as I logged in, that's right. Oh, I did get my car fixed last Monday. I did not film it. I hadn't filmed much of anything. I've been getting after it and going on. And I've done a lot of work on my own stuff this week. And I've got some things that are coming up. I got a bunch of saws to work on now. I got a lot of stuff I got to get going. What's up, John? Good to see you, buddy. I got Johnny Arnett's recoil spring for his Pro Mac 1000. And if I give to bring it down here, we might film a video of putting a recoil spring in a Pro Mac 1000. I think y'all might like that. I got sweat and everything on my glasses. We was painting this morning, it was something else. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Sean, y'all take the Sean Outdoors, just throw the super chat up there. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate that, brother. I tried to say brother and buddy at the same time. Y'all thank Sean. He just threw the super chat up there, said for whatever. We appreciate that. Got a 075 I found for $100 for a parts saw. So I've been working out. New little stock parts are just absolutely ridiculous. They are. Anything new old stock a lot of times they're priced out of control. I don't know if I got any 075 parts left or not. Darryl, what's up, buddy? Christoph, how you doing? There's Joey. What's up, buddy? I'm always running, but I'm always running behind. Whew, I'm tired, y'all. We have been going at it all day today, but I did get a little nap in after the paint, and I ain't gonna lie. I went to bed about 2. I got up at 5:19, 5:20, so I slept 3 hours, 20 minutes. Went and painted for 4 hours. Come home, took a nap for about an hour and a half, got up, went back to a barbecue dinner, and then I just got back here to start this live feed. So I've been at it today. My eyes are tired. I'm yawning. Sorry, y'all. I is tired. I've been running. My chair broke over here the other day. Well, yesterday Andrew come by and visit with me. He was sitting in my old computer chair. It's over here in front of the lathe, and it broke and about dumped him in the floor. So I actually had to order a new chair yesterday. And I think this chair I'm sitting in now, I'm going to put it over there. And I'm going to put the new chair here where I'm sitting and see if that don't help my back out some when I'm sitting here porting these saws. I'm a hoping that that'll help. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. I'm tired, but I'm here. I got up early this morning. We've been doing some painting at the church. Uh, like I said, I was telling everybody a minute ago, I got up early this morning, slept about 3 hours and something last night, got up, went and done some painting, come home, took an hour or something nap, then went back to a barbecue anniversary for some people that go to our church. They've been married for 65 years. And I just got home, walked in the door, and started this live feed. Took me a few minutes to get in the house and get everything situated, but I got it did. I'm a little late, but, well, I'm still here. I'm even wearing my good duds yet. Do the 050 to the 075 conversion. That might be a lot of fun. If you happen to need an ignition system for one of them, I think I've got one in a box. I know them things are relatively expensive. I had 2 or 3 of them and I only kept one, I think. Good day here. Start off a new soccer competition and I fixed the F45 weed eater recoil spring. That's awesome. What do you think about porting up a 200T? They do pretty good, Quentin. The gains on the 200T ain't as drastic as some of the other ones. Like you can muffler mod and timing advance a 200T and get a good bit out of it. The port work don't really increase it a whole lot. A muffler mod and timing advance does a good job. I mean, I still do port some of them and do some muffler work on them because they're hot either way. I hate that I'm squinting so much, but my eyes are tired, y'all. Okay, good. The ignition is working. Yeah. I understood what you said, Reese. It was all good. It was all good. Like vinyl siding, it's all good. Oh, mercy. Oh. Is everybody doing well today, I hope? Everything finds you well? I can't stop y'all. Oh, I'm tired. Did I lose everybody? Where'd you go? It says we got 29 people and 20 thumbs up. Ryan, what's up, buddy? There's Brian Herbert. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I picked up a 200C that was in very good condition, real cheap the other day. That's why I was asking. All right. Hey, if you run across a brake cover or a chain brake flag for a 200T, I've been looking for one of them myself. I've got a 200T over here, mine that runs, and I've got to, I got to finish it up so I can part ways with it. I need a chain brake or the whole cover would be nice because the one that I've got has an aftermarket cover. I'd like to have an OEM cover if possible. You know, finding one ain't always as easy as what you'd think. I cannot stop yelling. Oh, mercy. That getting up early in the morning's rough on old fellers. Well, some of the old fellers that I know, they go to sleep early, but I don't go to sleep early. You got a brake flag, Ryan, for a 200T? Or a whole clutch cover? Like I say, I do have a clutch cover with a broken flag, but mine's an aftermarket cover, and they warp. And I don't like that. Dang, we got 37 people and 23 thumbs up. I have a parts top handle deal. Checking the model now. All right. Russell, I bought that burned up A50 from a customer of yours, and if you want it, I'll give it to you. What's an A50? Or I take it either way, Russell, because sometimes that stuff that people send me turn out to be something really cool for us to show on the channel. I'm tired of sitting around all week, Joey said. How you doing, Joey? You feeling better? Think so? I'll look. All right. That would be awesome. 850. Okay. Oh, 850 McCulloch. All right, that'll work. Yeah, we can do something with that. Craftsman. It's 850 McCulloch. We can always do something with that. I do have some other parts around here, so I may have enough stuff I can bodge something together and fix it. Might be able to fix it. Did you have your surgery and everything, Joey? All right, Russell, that sounds good. Send her on down. We'll do something with it. Every day at 6, rise and shine. Woo, no. Well, I don't go to bed at about 2 o'clock usually. And here lately, Mama's been making me go to bed a little bit earlier, and I've been getting a little more sleep. And I feel like I might be recovering from some of the things that's been ailing me, and maybe that's part of what I've got going on. Maybe I just stay up too much. She's been trying to make me sleep at least 8 hours, because I usually don't sleep very much. But since I've lost a bit of weight, I'm feeling a lot better too, so that has helped out a lot. I do sleep a little bit. Give me a call. I have a couple I'd like to go over with you, see if you're interested. Well, you know I'm interested, Quentin. I do have quite a few in here at the moment. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got about 7 right now that just walked in here the other day. I thought it was close, Joey, but I didn't know you had it yet. I thought you had, but I didn't know. It's a 9 top panel. I know about it. I've had a couple of them. They some fellas are still running them things. Oh. There was 2 different designs of the 009. And there's one that the parts for them things are fairly expensive. I got an 015 still I need to get down one day and see if we can get it fixed. I think it might make somebody a happy little saw to play with. 015's a tiny little joker. They're itty bitty. They're litty bitty. Yeah. Need to replace the brake handle, and the spring lock is killing me. on a Mac. I think I got a video on how to replace them. Because you have to put the chain brake handle on there and just catch the spring, and then you have to push it all the way over and then push it in. I think I actually made a video on them at one time, Christoph, but I don't remember. Casterman, what's up, buddy? Casterman's hiding in plain sight. I got my nap today, Casterman. I'm gonna take another one when this live feed's over. I'm sleepy too. I was telling everybody I got up at like 5:20 this morning. If you live closer, I would drop off some parts. Where you at, Tom? Wasn't you up toward Pennsylvania? Are you out west? She has some property in Pennsylvania. My lids are heavy. That's right, Casterman. I know exactly how you feel. I've had one nap today. That got me up to about 6 hours of sleep after I took my nap. Counting what I slept last night in my nap. Well, 5.5 hours, something like that. I slept 3 hours and 20 minutes last night. Then an hour and a half nap. Oh. I tried to do the full out yawn, but it just ain't working. Some of the leaves in the trees around here are starting to turn yellow and fall off. Y'all know what that means. On some oceanfront property in Idaho. There's an old timer, Iowa. Yeah, that's a little far, Tom. I was going to say we'd meet somewhere if you was like in Pennsylvania. Iowa's a little bit farther. But if we get an aircraft at some point in time, we can make it happen. Make sure you got the right flag, Christoph. If it had a black flag and you're trying to put a yellow one on it, they won't interchange. The flags has got to be the right, because the spring and the latch is different between the black handle and the yellow handle. I got a red Lee Road 26 yesterday for $20. Put it together, runs good. That's awesome, buddy. That's a pretty good find there. Mr. J, it means the trees are having a heat stroke. It means they know it's getting closer to fall. That's what it means. Fire season starts before we know it. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm going to be happy for it to be nice. Oh, look. JK finally made it. Hey, buddy. It's good to see you. Did you wake up in time? Oh, mercy. I would give JK a hard time. Building one tonight. It's a little warm around here for a fire. You can go outside and the breeze is still kind of warm. Oh, JK. There's Mr. Jonathan Cox. What's up, buddy? I'm out cutting hay right now. Ooh, that's too hot for that, JK. Aircraft with a ported lock on me. About a carbon cub with a 5.3 LS in it. What's that? That's right. William. Hi, Bell Hopper. Welcome to the channel. Any first timers, True Blues. Thanks to the super chatters. Thank you, William. That's awesome, boys. Good to see you. We had 102 Tuesday, then hit the 70s. we had some rain. That tropical storm come through and we had some rain. It never did really cool off, but it was wet. There's lots of wet. A TS 115 with air conditioning. Well, you got air conditioning, that's a good thing. It's a really pretty day in western Kentucky today, about 80 with a good breeze. Now, that's not too bad. Monday, we had some nice weather Monday. I put that timing covering all on my car Monday, and I never did really sweat a whole lot. It was pretty good. What's up, Marty? Good to see you, buddy. I got the timing covering all replaced on my car. Like I said, we done it. I done it Monday. Uncle Dave helped me for a little bit, and we got. He's turned me into a popsicle without the stick. I'm melting. Like the witch off the Wizard of Oz. Promac 850 number 4 is in the broken rubbers again. Oh yeah, them things are a pain in the butt. I don't think I've got any of them left. I may have a couple of used ones left. I've got a box with some 850 stuff in it. Russell sends that 850. We might have to see if we can get it put back together. See if we can get it to run. I don't know. I don't remember what kind of shape it was in. I saw the Cub with the 5.3. I'm in love with Cubs with 200 tires. Just got back from Alaska last week. Yeah, that's awesome, ain't it, Tom? Super Dave just woke up. All right, buddy, good to see you. I did have a nap today, and I plan on taking another one later on. I'm just glad that I remembered you were alive today. That's right. Yeah, because it's only been like the third time, JK. Was a good axe Tasman was swinging the other day. That's right. Is there some aftermarket piece for it? For the AV mounts, no. There's not. Now, I have thought about making a jig where you could clean all the rubber off and maybe bolt the parts into a jig with some little square blocks and pour some polyurethane in them. Because they make a polyurethane that you can buy online and you can recast your own. Might even would put a screw in each piece and pour it around it and let the screw be in there too to help add some rigidity. Seemed a little sticky at first, that's right. Oh, mercy. Sorry, y'all. I'm just tired. Doing that painting, I spent a lot of time looking up and painting with one arm because I was using rollers and I only had a little short handle from a roller. So my arm's kind of tired. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Fear Gall, taking the broke AV mounts for the 850s and stuff like that, and making a mount to hold the aluminum pieces where they'd be in the right place, and pour polyurethane in them. That's right. I'm always tired. Me too. Gotta let the softwood dry a bit for good splitting. Was that a real bad engineered part? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a bad engineer, Christoph. Just that the rubber breaks down over 40 years. I mean, the new old stock ones that we get, most of them are they're great. That I mean, the fact that they've been dry and not out in the environment, the rubber doesn't seem to rot, so they've lasted a long time sitting on the shelf. Just the ones that's been out and about, they they get oil and stuff on them, they deteriorate. Yeah, I've seen people making their own motor mounts with that pour in polyurethane. And a lot of guys that race cars and stuff that you can't get performance mounts for, they'll do that. They'll take an OEM mount and make a jig to hold it, and then cut all the rubber and stuff out of it, and then bolt it back into the jig, and then pour that stuff in there and let it cure and put them back in. Some pretty good stuff. I watched several fellers doing it. Super Dave said, what saws are being worked on today? I got to finish my MS200 today. I hadn't worked on any saws today. Today was our men's meeting at the church Saturday morning, and we were painting the vestibule and the men and women's bathroom in the entryway to the church. That's what we've been doing. We started on it last night because we had a lot to do, and we painted for about 3 hours last night and then another 4 this morning. Was an 046 at the pawn shop for 300 that I was looking at. If I get it, I will refresh some things and maybe send it off for support. That's right. MO46 is poured up pretty good, Reese. I've got a 461 I'm going to be doing one day. I ain't exactly sure what I'm going to do with it. I thought about making it hot and keeping it for a get-together saw, but you never can tell. I get the thing built and somebody offers me some money for it. Sometimes they just walk off. That's all I know. I've had several 460s. I've had 2 461s. Had a chance to heat cycle that 372 with the X-Torque carb. It sings. That's good. Did you have any trouble with the intake, Jonathan? Mac 1010 from 71 was running here today. That's right. MO 1010s is hard to kill. Emerson running rascals. Sorry I missed last week's live feed. Was at Fairs wood cutting contest. Took first, second place in the wood splitting. Well, congratulations, William. That's awesome, buddy. Ain't no problem. We understand. You mean a firecracker in a bucket of pop? And done it again. I have worked on some, but I've been looking at getting OEM. I don't know if we're going to make it to hour, y'all. If it keeps kicking me out after several times, it tells me to end the live stream or try again, and it let me try again, and it come back. If it cuts out, it might cut me completely off. What's the general thought on the Neotech 3120 these days? I don't know about them yet, Casterman. I know some of their 372s was rough. They were rough. But supposedly they've got them straightened out. Got a Mac bar for it now, black and yellow style, new stock. That's awesome. Waiting on 390 intake. Was able to get the stock intake to work on a temporary basis so I could test the saw and tune it. I'll get the new intake on Monday and get all the plastics on it. That's right. Yeah, that 390 intake, that whole thing, it just makes it so much easier to put that on a non-X-Torque saw. I'll tell you another thing, them 2 little slots in the front of the carburetor, if you fill them in with epoxy and then grind them back flush, that helps with air leaks a lot too. So if you got time and you want to do that, a little bit of that 2-part epoxy in them 2 little crevices, then grind it flush and flat on the inside, does a good job. And you can, when you do that, Jonathan, you can use the air horn off the 390 and run the 390 filter, or you can use the air horn off the 372 X Torque and you still use the same 372 air filter. And the original chain, all that for 20 pounds. That ain't bad. Very nice to know. I'll do that. That's right. It does help. I need a new chain for a 55 Rancher. I believe it's 058 3/8. Forgot the driver number. What should have put on it? Well, if it's a stock 55, Tom, if you can get some skip tooth chain, that'll give you a little bit more power to use. I like to run that C83X cut Husqvarna chain. I get a lot of that. But you'll have to find out what your driver count is before you order a chain. Heard 120 were a little hard to get parts for because Husqvarna doesn't build as many as Steel did with their 880s, but not sure if that's true. All them big saws are a little hard to find parts for, Reese. Picked up a 372 X Torque air intake and ordered these 4mm by 65 bolts to get it all right. There you go. Wood Love Outdoors. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Those 55s are fine little saws. They are. They are. Them little old things done a bang up job. It's definitely like a ranch saw. They were built good enough to be good, but they weren't built 100% professional. They done pretty good. Yeah, they done pretty good. Trimming my fingernails is Brian, I got something you're gonna want to see. Something I bought last night. It's sitting out in the driveway right now though, so I ain't going out in the hot. Absolutely love the 51 and 55 platform I used. Run them for a guy I cut wood for. They don't let you down. That's right. They just chug along. No, it ain't waffles. No, it ain't a 150. Nice and cool here. I got a McCulloch generator last night, Brian. It's got like a Briggs L-head motor on it. I usually do remove the air separator on them whenever I do it, Jonathan. I cut it out, and there's some elbows in there that you can kind of grind on them a little bit and smooth them out so the air doesn't have to whip around them quite as hard. Do a little finish grinding in there. I don't know what it'll be like, Brian. I didn't give a whole lot for it. I figured it was cool and I'd get it. 55, not so good stuff. Come on now, JK. They do all right. Got a 51 that needs a piston and cylinder, and I try my hand at port. Get you a cylinder kit for them, Jesse. They ain't much. Online. Heck, order 2 of them. That way, if you mess one up, you can put the other on there. Because it don't take about 25 minutes to change that cylinder. That's what felt right, but just hadn't got to the step and wanted to see how it ran in the default configuration for the fun of it. Oh yeah. I did a little grinding on the muffler on my F45 steel. Sounds great. Hits real nice. Only on the outblast side. That's right. Thought I'd get a OE55 kit. Now, you know, I do have an OEM cylinder that'll fit on a 55 that Christoph sent me, and it's 44 or something millimeter. It's like a Husqvarna 50 instead of a 51 or a 55. But it is an OEM piston and cylinder. Send you a video of what I've been working on after live chat. All right. You should screen your fingernails with a Dremel, works great. I've been cutting them with the scissors that Cameron sent me. I need to trim the ones on this hand too. Oh, mercy. I just can't cut this hand with the scissors because the scissors are right hand instead of left hand. Oh yeah, Jesse, I ported quite a few 55s. They do pretty good job. B, what's up, buddy? Been a while. How y'all doing? It's the B. If you can find a partner 5000 top end, would work great on a 51. Yeah, I've got like a partner 500 top end. I actually got a closed port cylinder for a 55. Somebody sent me a while back. I got her all cleaned up, and I got to order a piston for it, and I'm probably going to build a saw off of it. And I thought about doing a carburetor conversion kind of like Brennan did on his. Oh, I have before, JK. Did you see the 2511 Chinese clone is out? Should have a race with these just limbers. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of them when I get a chance, Jonathan. I gotta find enough money to get one of them, but I'm gonna get one of them and see if maybe we can do support work on one of them if somebody be interested in owning one. Hate to start this off rough, but we are asking for prayers. We were on our way to visit family and we rolled 4 times. We'll be praying for you, B. Is everybody all right? Any important numbers off the top of your head that I should start with? Oh, where's the book at? Y'all don't forget to pray for B. He said they had a rollover the other day. Is everybody doing all right? Well, I spent 8 days in the ICU. She's doing better now. Well, that's good, buddy. Y'all don't forget to add B's family to your prayer list. Closed port better than open port. It's supposed to be. Hopper, do you have extra 461 cylinder laying around? You don't need one. I have spark. The extra one that I got, Joey, has a spark plug blowed out of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me find some 55 numbers for Jesse right quick. Yeah, put them on the prayer list. Oh. Buffering bad. It's something like that, JK, is the numbers that I got for the ones that I've been doing. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. I got some Johnny Bob numbers that I use. I think they're pretty close to that, though. I can't remember exactly what they were. But I do have it wrote down if I can find it. All right. Or 353. Yeah, that's common with the 461s. Oh, Johnny Bobby. I built a 353 with these numbers, and the son of a gun keeps ringing the clutch off of it. But the way I got it set, it was 99 on the exhaust, 132 on the transfers, and 74 on the intake. And it's running about 18,000 squish, and that thing is a torque monster. The other numbers was 104, 75, and 127. Those are two sets of numbers we use on the 543 or 553 to 346, and some of them other little saws. That's right. Just rebuilt a Shindao 488. It had a scored piston and cylinder. How to do all these things from this channel. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you got her going. Keeping history alive. And those numbers that JK's got are pretty good numbers too, Jesse. They're right in the ballpark, right between these two sets that I got. So I don't usually go to 80 on the intake on them. I usually stay in the mid 70s, but you know, everybody has their reasons. And like I built one time with 105 or 106 exhaust roof, and the 72 and 30 degrees of blow down. But we were running it with a 24-inch 3/8 bar. John Bob, what's up, buddy? Yeah, them numbers should do real good. I just like to stay a little under the 80 on them. They don't seem to burn quite as much fuel. You know, and also depends on how wide you make your exhaust port too, and if you slab side to side of your pistons. You like 3/8 or 325 chain on the 55? All mine are run 3/8. Most of mine, Jesse, I run a 325 chain on them. Just because the chain's a little smaller and it doesn't take as much power to pull it. So, in essence, if the chain's smaller and it don't take as much power to pull it, you can spin it faster, which sometimes will cut faster. What would you choose, Archer chain or Oregon power cut? I'd probably go with Archer. I mean, I am a dealer for Archer chain, but the reason I deal in Archer chain is because I like it better. And there are people who will make arguments either way. I've run a bunch of Oregon chain, Husky chain, steel chain, Archer chain, Tri-Link 810. I got some other stuff over here, some kind of weird number, or weird initials, and it's pretty decent chain. It's not top of the line chain, but it's pretty decent. But the Archer chain cuts pretty good. Most of the time it files pretty good. That's the way I like it. Waiting on JB's 353. I'm sure it'll be here eventually. That's right. I conjured up John Bob. Burning quite as much fuel. Who needs that kind of negativity? Well, the guys that's carrying them out and doing work with them, Jake. Yeah, I do. I run the Archer chain. Like the Husqvarna chain and some of the 810 chain ain't too bad. Some of it ain't too bad. The price versus how long the chain lasts Archer seems to be in that area where the chain lasts and it don't cost too much. Been really happy with the Oregon LPX, but the main thing is having it sharp. That's right. That makes a big difference. A lot of them saws y'all see us cut with in our videos, a lot of that is bone stock Archer chain straight off the reel. And it cuts. It just does. Now, like, you want to see something that don't cut with a flip, get you a spool of Carlton chain. Now, I'm sure somebody won't like that statement, but I've run a bunch of Carlton chain, and I do not like Carlton chain. I'm sorry. I just don't. I have run some of the Duke's chain, and I do like it pretty good. I don't know exactly who the manufacturer is, but he's got some bars and some chains that are pretty decent. I do have some Hosforma chains. Yeah, I do have some. I got one on my 288. Does pretty good. Saber and Sandvik are nice too. Yeah, that stuff over here is really expensive, Christoph. Didn't the Archer guy used to design organ chain? Now that I'm not sure about, Super Dave. They doing pretty good, B. That new baby, she's getting rotten. She'll be 2 months old the 17th of this month. So she's coming right along. She's getting where she sleeps better at night. Usually use organ skip tooth. Wish I could get Sandvik chains made here. That'd be nice. You got Archer chisel. Some of it's full house, some of it's skip tooth. Just on what they got. Yeah, B, you didn't know we had another youngin'? Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. You can take it down if you want to, B. Ain't nobody flagged you. The Archer 20-inch bars are not too bad for the price. 14 pound in the UK. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, for what the Archer stuff cost, like I say, you know, I'm not saying it's top of the line. I'm saying price versus longevity is good stuff. I can't tell you for sure, Matt. I had some chain. I don't remember if it's Forrester or what, but I had a roll of something, and it was actually Carlton chain. But I don't remember if it was the Forrester brand. Oh yeah, it dropped in June, B. Don't want a timeout? Oh, mercy. That's right. I run all chains. If it doesn't cut, I'll make it cut. That's right. All moderators must discipline themselves. Oh, mercy. She's something else. Bailey's house chain is Carlton from what I've read. It may be. Yeah, it's good value. That's what I'm trying to say. Been looking into getting a 30-inch Archer bar for the 050 so I can run 3/8 on it and maybe experiment with a 8-tooth sprocket. That's right. That they cut. Archer's really good for your weekend warrior. I had run it every day. I'd probably not run an Archer bar. No, not the bars. The Archer bars are not the best for running daily. The Archer chain does fine. I know some guys that run some of them Archer bars on a daily basis. I've got some customers who do. I've not seen a lot of trouble. I have seen a few tips come out of them. Suji horror all day. Some people ain't got Suji money, JK. We got to run the cheaper stuff sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with running the cheap stuff. You know, for the longest time, I didn't even know they made a sprocket nose bar. I thought everything was a solid nose. Because we run solid nose stuff all the way up into the 90s. Have to borrow a 32 for a tree this fall. Man, I feel bad now. It's been this long since I've been on a lot. Life happens, B. We know how it is. Thinking about getting a loop of chisel and try with my 50-inch mill. I've only run Grandberg chains so far. Archer does make milling chain too. I run the Archer bars on all my McCullochs and they hold up. So far, I've never had an Archer bar go out, but I have had some of my customers who run some and the bar go out. But most of the bars was like, I think the bar that he was running was like $22, and it run for 6 or 8 months. So, that's basically $44 a year for a chainsaw bar. That's still cheaper than buying a good one. We're currently in North Dakota getting better before the 3,000-mile ride home. Woo! Yeah, that's a pretty good ride. I tried riding Sujihara on my bar, but it didn't make them any lighter. Yeah, you got to drill holes in them, Super Dave. Try to find old stock chain. The metal is better, I think. They smell different when you sharpen them. That's right. B lives in Alaska. Run a 32-inch bar on the 372. They're heavy. They're not weight bars. Any good? The night bars. I'm not sure what the night bar is. Or are you saying light bar? Yeah, I try to run all light bars if I can. Mainly wanted to try chisel to compare it to semi-chisel. That Grandberg is. Oh, okay. We live in Alaska. That's right. Let me know, old timer. I'm not far from you. Lightweight. Yeah, the lightweight bars hold up good. Sorry, my thumbs are all still swollen. Ain't no problem, B. I wasn't sure if there's a brand of bar called Night. There might be. So I wasn't sure. A lot of times I can decipher what I'm looking at. And sometimes I don't know whether I should read it the way it is or the way I think it is. Ready to get a Grandberg, Jesse. Oh. Yeah, you start getting up in that 30-inch stuff, that's something else. Have a good friend who does commercial salmon fishing. They open up fishing. That's right. Well, you probably run it to death, JK. You know how you are. Brian said we had a tornado come through early this week. Lots of trees down. All my saws were saw screen. Anyone who used one was impressed. Thanks for all the tips and tricks. Ain't no problem, buddy. I hate to hear y'all had a tornado, but at least you got some saws. Dave, what's up, buddy? Sorry I'm late. Well, you still made it for the end. I know the 050 doesn't have a manual oiler, pump extra oil, so I'm curious how long of a bar I can get away without cooking a bar and a clutch and possibly a saw. Well, it just depends, Reese. If you're cutting with it, you got to be mindful of it. If you're running a mill, you can add an oiler to the end of the bar. Got a Husky 36-inch super light, or whatever they call it. Happy so far, that's right. I didn't do a great whole lot of milling with it also. You know how you are, JK. Rough on everything. Treat it like you borrowed it. Oh, mercy. Oh. A Husqvarna X Tough Light. It is a Suji. I'm out. See y'all. See you, Christoph. I'm fixing to bow out myself. 36 is the bar is a regular 36 Husky. Use Oregon chain on the bar, 3/8 75 EXL. I don't mill, I cut. come across some big trees from time to time and not sure how long of a bar I can run. Well, you can always modify the oiler or something if need be. If you can't find the parts, sometimes you can take the oiler apart and make new parts that'll pump harder. Some of the ones that I've done, I've ground the back side of them where they pump to make them move a little bit farther so they'll pump a higher volume oil. You heard last year how bad the Archer 36 was on the 2100. Yeah, I remember you had some trouble with that. Have a great week, everyone. Be special. That's right. Thank you, Marty. Have a good day. My other half picked up a Super 2 yesterday for $15. Still has the original price tag, like me. There you go. That's the 2 trigger one, Dave. Oh. John Bob souped up my oiler on the 395. That's right. The Husky oilers are a little bit easier to modify than the steel ones sometimes. Oh yeah, y'all don't forget, if you hadn't give a thumbs up yet, go click on that thumbs up. We at 39. That's right. Oh, well, folks, hate to cut it short, but I gotta go help my wife. That's right, B. Take care, everybody. We're just about done here too. I'm gonna go in here and kick back and get me some water to drink. I'm gonna take me a nap. It oils the bar and chain, the log, and the operator. That's right. We have to go by. Everyone, see you, old timer. 40 here. That's right. Prayers for B, and the only one trigger. Only one trigger. Original price $129. I thought triggers on. Yeah. Take care, B. Good night, Ryan. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming here. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to go take me a break and rest because I promise I'm tired. So, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you'll be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. That's right. Later, y'all. All right, y'all have a good day. Thank you, JK. We love y'all.